What's good? What's good? Hey, how are you all doing? I hope you are well. I hope that you have definitely been taking care of yourselves and, all that good stuff. Okay, eating well, watching what you're consuming, getting some rest, taking the vacations if you need it, taking the, uh, staycation if you need it. Okay, vacation, all that good stuff. Um, and definitely drinking your water, right? Because quite a few of our readings lately have been very, very clear about making sure we've been drinking our water, right? um, so yeah, just wanted to run some downloads by you guys, and yeah, so I'm gonna get into that. All right, I'm gonna clear any energy that is not for us right now. Okay. Holy Spirit, a pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this reading. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the viewer as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. Okay, y'all. So, basically, let's hold on. Let me get myself together. Okay. So yesterday, I caught myself doing some readings for you guys. For whatever reason, the messages, I've tried to upload them. They're not trying to upload. Well, one of the videos. And then the other video that I did where it was just a straight download and it wasn't a reading. Hold on, y'all. This chat be doing the most. Every time I press the button to start the video. Anywho, yeah, so my video that was just strictly downloads, which was a beautiful message, y'all. Like it just cut off. And it didn't have nothing to do with my storage or nothing like that. Just what was it? I'm trying to think. I don't know if it had to do with my. No, it didn't have to do with my microphone. I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know. I am trying to sit here and figure it out. All I know is it would not let me upload one of your readings, and the download message was cut off abruptly. Okay, but anywho, so the downloaded message, like I said, was very, very beautiful. Somebody's mom came through. So oh my gosh. And then I'm trying to remember out like what there was some specific details that like would allow you to know that like it was your mom coming through. But long story short, whoever's mom this is, you have your mother's ashes, okay? Now it was, I feel like it was for quite a few different people, but there were messages that were literally like strictly for like one person type deal, And so, basically somebody's mom is extremely proud of you. Her key message, because she didn't say a lot. I mean, it's like this. She came through, she wanted to, be very clear about wanting you to focus. Okay, so this is someone's passed on mom. So if you have a mom in heaven or that's energetically watching over you, around you, protecting you, whatever you subscribe to, okay, or that has even transitioned on to a new realm or whatever, dimension, whatever you subscribe to, okay. She just wanted to come through and just be very clear about you needing to focus at this time. Okay, so whatever it is you got going on, she wants you to make sure that you are focused. So whatever distractions you have around you, whatever things that you are doing that are not in alignment with whatever project you're working on, whatever emotional work, healing work you're doing. Like, she wants you to focus, because I believe there's something that you are in the midst of, and she doesn't want you to be distracted from accomplishing those goals. She's working with you, to make some things happen on your behalf, right? And for your family's sake. And so she just really, really was adamant about you knowing that it's time for you to focus. Okay. Also, she was wanting to express how grateful and thankful, and how much she loves what you've done with her ashes. So the message was coming in that some of um, you guys have like her in a necklace. And so that's what I was saying. Some of the messages are very specific to just one or, a couple or a few individuals, right? And so if it's your message, it's your message, right? And also, to those of you, if this is very fresh, like your mom just recently passed, I do send my condolences and my love to you, because that's something that man, man, I just send you my love. Okay. But I just feel like also, if she just recently passed, this was her way of like kind of granting you that extra comfort to know that she's okay, and that she sees you, and that she's proud, and that she's very appreciative of how you've handled things, right? And I feel as though she also, like I said, one of the messages was just that however you know, disposed of or are keepsaking her ashes, she absolutely loves the idea. She thinks it was so creative. For some of y'all, one of the messages was like, for some of you guys, who, your mom, like within her lifespan, she never saw anyone actually do what you've done with the ashes of a loved one, right? So she just is like tripping out, like she's like, oh my gosh, like this is, yeah. So like I say, some of you guys, you have it, you have her, excuse me, Lord, let me get myself together. Some of you guys, you have her with you, like 24/7 pretty much, right? So you have her, you're wearing her in some way, shape, or form, a necklace, a bracelet. I don't know, there's so many ways that obviously you can um customize your keepsakes, right? So in whatever way you have that, I also, one of the other messages was that so whoever, if you have it in like some type of like crystal, because I'm getting like, that's why I say, whoever you are, you did something really creative with it, and she really, really loves it. For somebody, I'm getting there, like you may have actually created some type of crystal with it, or you just have some type of like it's hard for me to kind of describe it. Basically, like, because I want to say even like encapsulated, but then I don't. That's just for lack of better terms. But so like, how like you have like decor. I'm trying to think, do I even have anything? I'm looking around to see if I have anything. Hold on, y'all. If I have anything that I could like show you, just for an idea. But I mean, obviously, if this is your message, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I really don't, have to go into detail much more. But yeah, so whatever. She loves it. That's the message. Okay. She absolutely loves it. And I'm excited for you and whatever you have going on, because she's excited for you and whatever you have going on. And she just really wants you to focus. That, yeah, like that's what she's, the only way everything's gonna work is if you focus. So I don't know if that's something she said to you before in the past, or if that's just literally what you needed to hear at this time from her. But the only way this is gonna happen or gonna work is if you focus. Okay. All right. So sending you my love. All right. So moving on from that message. Then the reading that I did, that reading was so some of you guys could be having some things going on where you are disciplining your child in some way, shape, or form, right? And this, The energy of the reading was giving a smaller child, but then it did kind of switch up and it was speaking to like maybe a teenager or something like that. So obviously it's, different messages for different people. So disclaimer, if it don't go, let it flow. If it is yours, receive it to be so. There could be the full reading could be, for you, or just bits and pieces, so you're going to need to use your discernment and take what's yours and let the rest go. All right. But basically, for those of you who are dealing with a younger child, it was an energy of a young girl. Okay, now it could be a boy, just depending on how you style your child's hair or whatever. But the emphasis was on, like basically in the message I got something about a bow, right? And then it got to talking about a child and disciplining. So it was talking about so basically it was from different aspects, right? So for some of you parents, your child is the one who may have been bullying another child in school, and you're going to need to discipline this child, or at least show this child that whatever's taking place in school is not appropriate, is not to be seen as a good thing, whatever. However you going to discipline your child, right? Then from the other aspect, um it was for the parent of the child who is being bullied, right? And so what was coming about is that in school, for some young girl, there's been kids who've been picking on her, probably more than likely about her hair. Some of them have been probably pulling some of her hair bows out at school, or just something dealing with like the child's hair or their appearance, right? And they've been being bullied, and so it's been affecting the child's self-esteem. All right. And so it was just, like just spirit just letting you know, like, look, this is what's going on, work with the kid on just their self-esteem, and knowing that they're beautiful. Okay. And also the other message in there was also, because there was something about like this little girl allowing other girls to like do stuff to her, right? Like, so obviously like probably yanking her ponytails or even playing in her hair, who knows, right? But it was just, even disciplining your child in the way, and not like that, but just, coercing her and letting her know, like, look, don't let them people play in your hair. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. Also, oh gosh, what was going on in that reading? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me see if I can remember, y'all, because I had put the cards up. There was something else about counseling. That's what it was. So there could be a counselor that's working together with you, right? Or you could be going in there to go, get to talking to the counselor or whatever. It definitely was emphasis on you talking to your spirit guides, your angels, about everything that's going on. Also just knowing that they are there for you and they are guiding you through this circumstance, as well as your child. And also, even for some of you guys, for those of you who have like the older children, right, who are going through any type of adversity at school, where they're being bullied, or even just and for some of y'all, or they're doing the bullying. But even for some of y'all, it didn't even have to necessarily do with bullying, right? It just could be this child just going through some type of something and they're acting out. And so, you may look into counseling for that child, or also assisting them with some type of counseling for helping their self-esteem. Okay. What was the other messages, y'all? I'm trying to remember them because I'm really upset that that reading didn't get uploaded. Because it was actually a really good reading, because it talked about like how you guys will be in this state of abundance as well, once you guys are able to move past actually disciplining your child, or actually getting the counseling for your child, or your child actually really just taking the message and receiving it and whatever and whatnot. But I believe, that's what it was. It was also something about like, that's what I'm trying to pull the cards back up. I didn't shuffle them. I just stuck them all on top of the. Let me see here. Yep. See, I'm so glad. Thank you, Spirit. It was also something about Some of you guys could be like creating something, inventing something, and whatever this is, it could be something that helps people with shame or their self-esteem. Also, some of you guys could be environmentalists. You could be dealing with nature, creating something that's going to help the planet. Okay, but the I feel like you need to know that source is looking after your child, your angels, like your kid's gonna be just fine. Like I say, just obviously have that talk that you need to have with them, right? Or get them in some type of program where they can talk to someone if they're not comfortable expressing themselves to you. And don't be offended by that, because just think back to when you were a kid, right? You may not have been super open to telling your parents everything, especially if for some reason it brought you some type of shame, or it felt, made you feel low within your self esteem, or just simply you just didn't, feel comfortable, right? So be patient with your child at this time if they're going through something, okay? Because kids go through stuff, and a lot of times they already know that parents are going through things themselves, and they try to avoid adding to that. So it's like, just give them some grace, okay? But Spirit was saying that you do have luck on your side, and that all the answers that you need are coming. Okay, so don't stress yourself too much about whatever you got going on. It was emphasis on Gemini and Sagittarius as well. Also, things could be significant taking place for you around a waning moon, a new moon in Sagittarius, or a full moon in Gemini. Okay, so that was pretty much the messages from the reading that for some reason just doesn't want to let me be great and upload. Okay. But so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this reading up. We're not reading, but wrap this message up for you guys. And I will go ahead and get another reading out for you guys as well. So be on the lookout for that. Shout out to those of you who are new subscribers. Welcome, love. Thank you for clicking on the video, for resonating. If you did, more than likely you did. That is why you are a new subscriber, and I am grateful for that. Okay, I hope that you receive all of your messages from me with love and high vibration, and just everything that you need at this time. All right. Definitely tap that like button, okay, so that the videos can circulate through the algorithm and get to those who also need to hear them as well. And shout out to all of my prior subscribers. I love y'all. I'm grateful for y'all. Look, it ain't too many of y'all just as of yet, but even in that, it's for me, it's more about just making sure that whoever needs to hear what they need to hear, they hear it, right? And even if it's just one, okay, one and done, I did my job. All right. So I love y'all. I'm so grateful for you guys. If you have any friends, family that seem to, spark pop up in your brain as you're listening to a reading, share the message with them. Maybe they need to hear it, all right, and so that they can be assisted on their journey as well, all right? So I love you guys, and I will be back with another reading soon. See ya.